welcome to Take Two, the podcast with the Rock 95 Morning Crew. I'm Craig, there's Brian, MJ's here as well, and we're getting set because coming up very soon, the birthday bash.
Woohoo! We are days away.
Days away. I want to say my 21st birthday bash.
You should know that.
Been around a lot of these. No, I haven't counted. I guess I should. 2004 was my very first one.
No, don't make us count.
That's your job.
That sounds like 21, does it not?
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Back then I think it was billed as the $25,000 birthday bash. And now we're giving away $20,000 at the end of the night just as one prize, right?
Yes. Plus so much more.
It's developed over the years. It's gone to different venues over the years, more and more acts.
Yeah.
It's seen a huge evolution.
It certainly has, and that's the way it works, right? I mean, it's grown, and the memories have stayed with me for a lifetime. It's always my favorite time of the year. I love being with the Rock 95 listeners and being with my friends on stage and stuff, so it's always a great time. And we got a few texts that we're going to get to and talk a little bit about the birthday bash.
Yeah, it's going to make
during this podcast.
Think back a little bit.
Yeah.
And reflect on it. So here's one. What's the best prize or the most fun prize that you guys have ever given away?
Oh, the most fun.
I'll tell you, I would say the trips where a concert is involved
Are always
is
good, yeah.
so crazy.
It's
and
amazing.
More recently, I don't even know what year the Sphere came out.
We
in
did
Vegas,
that one, yeah.
but we did
Isn't that
Sphere.
U2?
It was
Yeah,
U2. It was the first band, and that was just like no one knew what to expect with Sphere.
Yeah.
So that was such an exciting one to give away.
Yeah. I want to say we did like a Zeppelin reunion at one point. Remember that concert in the desert?
Yeah.
2000.
I think so. Something like that. I want to say we did that. We did the Elton John one, which was also, I think that was in the UK.
Yeah, it was in the UK.
I want to say. So they're always good when we give away those trips. And we got another one, of course, this time around, Metallica in Scotland. From Kevin the Mortgage King of Indie Mortgage. But the reason they're so great is not only do they get some of the best reaction, but you follow up with them, right?
Oh,
you always want to hear that trip.
Went,
yeah.
The concert went.
Yeah.
Like it is a trip of a lifetime regardless. It just is, because we know that if you go on a trip and say they lose your luggage, I know that sucks, right? And it can affect your trip. Maybe you had bad weather, that affects your trip. We all know that when you go to a concert, it's going to be a good day.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to lift your spirits in whatever's going on.
It feels like if you have a destination and then you have something to look forward to, like a concert when you're there, it just elevates the trip.
Come on, yeah.
Right? So I like that. We've given away motorcycles before.
We've given away so
much fun stuff.
Money.
Yeah, money too. Money's always fun.
Money's always fun. The person that wins money is so shocked usually.
I know.
They're just in such shock that it's the end of the night too. So maybe then partying a little bit or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just a crazy thing
They're
to
just
walk
in a
up
daze.
to stage.
They're like, who, me? What? We still got something to give away?
Right.
Yeah.
And they're just in shock. Like, we go immediately to, what are you going to do with it? Like, they don't know.
They haven't allowed themselves to think about that.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. All right. We
It's
got more?
pretty crazy. Yeah, we got a couple more here. Do you guys get to eat while you're there?
I
Not
forget.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You before you were part of Rock 95, because you worked here for a long time. You were part of the newsroom. You would go, and I'd always find you hovering around the shrimp.
Yeah.
Oh, that is MJ's
I'd be like,
thing.
"Hi, MJ. You want to move away from the shrimp so I can have one?"
No.
She goes, it's all you can eat.
We had a so back in the day of when we were at a different location, it would be in the back in the VIP area, and I didn't have the responsibilities. I was just there,
you were there as a
a
guest.
fun guest, right? So we had this awesome, ice sculpture,
Yeah.
and around it was tons of shrimp, and that's where I would be, and I would be full within
And your
15
husband.
minutes.
You were-
And my
you were-
husband,
you were both,
yeah,
yeah.
he was keeping 6 for me. He was
Putting
making
them
sure
in
that
their
everything was
pockets.
fine.
Yeah, but I don't get a chance to eat hardly ever. Like
No.
once in a while, I'll go to the table and I'll
Well,
pick
and
away.
are you risking it? Because if you spill, buddy boy.
Yeah, right on the
Yeah.
tux.
You
Right?
know.
Yeah, I think I got a cookie last year, and that was about it.
Yeah,
Like,
and I
was
don't
able
even
to have a
drink
cookie.
much. Like there's this perception that we party it up, and yeah, I do have a nice beverage with people and enjoy my time, but I don't often have more than one.
Yeah.
I'm not that. It's just not me.
Yeah, and I would like to say
I'm
that
working.
that's me, and for the most part it is. But last year I had just one more than I felt comfortable doing. And so I was, there was times I was like,
I didn't notice.
Yeah. I was
she had a bit of wine, I remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That Brian snuck in. Yeah. And I was just like, okay, I'm just like, I felt a little like, I'm kind of not in my total senses here, so I'm just going to try and shut up.
Okay, I got one more text here.
All right.
Do
you want to get to it now, or do you want to take a break?
You know what?
You choose.
It's a really great text, so we're going to
All right, we'll take a little
Nice.
break, and we'll get back to it. We'll get more texts in and talk birthday bash as we continue with Take Two, the podcast. Welcome back to Take Two with the Rock 95 morning crew, and we're talking birthday bash, all things birthday bash, answering a few questions and shedding light on the party that maybe you've been to before or maybe you would like to go to.
Yeah, it's a night to remember.
Yeah, it certainly is. What else we got?
All right, here's a text for you that I'm sure the answer is yes, but obviously it would be great if there is a story here. So this came in, and it came in weeks ago, and I've been saving it. So the question is, has anyone ever flashed a band at the bash? I'm sure it's happened. Have you guys ever seen it?
Flashed a band.
That's a thing. Come on, and I want that to be a thing. Now, I've seen guys with their tops off at the bash.
Sure.
Going crazy. That's not the same effect.
No, I've
No.
never seen the band get
We had a
flashed.
staff member here. So there's a story.
I
We
can't
have a
wait.
staff member here
Currently?
that
Okay.
they are long gone, and they expose themselves in front of a camera.
No.
We used to have a videographer backstage,
Right.
and he looks at me and he says, "This is gonna be funny," and I go, and I didn't know what he was doing. Next thing I know, he turns around and he goes, "Bye!" and he exposes himself, and right there behind the camera guy is Brenda Devine.
Oh.
And she's like, "Oh my God!"
Knowing Brenda, she said a lot more after that, too.
Oh yeah. You tell her the story, she'll get a good laugh out of it. That's for sure.
right.
But yeah, that is stuck in my memory for years.
Oh, and we
and
just
Birthday
brought it
bash
back up.
nudity.
a little birthday bash nudity. But as far as anybody in the audience flashing a band, I have yet to see it.
Well behaved, mostly.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more well behaved than I'd like, but I have a bunch of stories. I kind of put together some of my top memories of birthday bash. And you guys have been a part of some of these memories, but you probably also heard these stories. So the one that I always think back, we always bring out food. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a little surprise for everybody. They get excited, bring out some hamburgers, some hot dogs. One time we brought out sandwiches, and Tim Weston started a food fight.
Right. I love that story.
That was a great story.
Yeah.
Well, I just remember because what he did was he pitched the sandwiches in the air instead of handing them to people, and they pitched it back to Tim. And then the sandwiches started busting open.
And he pitched it back.
And he's like, "Oh, well, the hell with this."
Right.
And he starts
Get the last throw in.
next thing you know, there's bread and lettuce going everywhere. Yeah, he has to get the last sandwich in every time.
Did the members here of staff afterwards go, Tim?
Yeah, I think he got in trouble for it.
Yeah,
I think so. We had a band, and they shall remain nameless, that had some stuff missing in their rider. Mm-hmm. Which, if you don't know what a rider is, it's the food that they bring.
Right.
You're entitled
That
to.
can be so specific.
You
Hand
throw it-
sanitizer.
yeah,
M&Ms.
and we haven't had anybody that's been picky like that. They've always been pretty good riders with, just general food, sandwiches, drinks, that kind
Just
of thing.
little things they want, yeah.
This band did not get their sandwiches that they wanted, so our boss had to head over to Subway. And pick up about 6 subs for the band.
In a tux. He had
In
to
a
go
tux
pick a
in the
Subway.
middle of the show.
This is for some pretty big
He had to
people.
leave the show to go
He
do
had
it.
to leave the show.
What, did they have like an ultimatum? I know you're not going to say the band, but they were like, we don't perform.
I don't know
on
if there was an
empty
ultimatum.
stomachs.
Judging by my our boss's look, maybe. So there's that. There was one band that actually ticked me off. And they will remain nameless as well, because I was on stage and we do our little thing, and usually the band is done their sound check. They just kind of get up and go, right?
Yeah.
We had a curtain, and they were doing their sound check as I was trying to talk. Boy, that was annoying.
Oh, no. So they're talking behind you.
Oh
as
yeah,
you're-
they're going boom, boom, boom,
All you
boom,
can
hitting
hear
the
too,
drum.
they're going, we want Subway. hungry. Craig didn't like it.
I was so scared that if I stuck my head behind the curtain and goes, guys, can you shut up, that we wouldn't have a band.
The birthday bash is ruined because of Craig.
Yeah, and this one's kind of funny. You guys remember this one because this only happened a couple of years ago. I always tell the story of Tim Weston's shoes.
He keeps breaking them.
Oh, yeah.
Three times in one night. He broke his shoes. I think the first pair were a rented pair.
Okay.
They were, yeah, rented pair.
For whatever reason, he had a spare pair.
But that was the funniest part. You had a spare?
Yeah.
And
he
you
was
had them in with him.
expecting it.
Yeah.
Like, he missed no time at all. He brought them into the building.
Yeah. So then he puts on his spare pair of shoes and he breaks those. Well, he had a spare for the spare.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
shoes from?
he ended up on winter boots.
he did at the end of the night. So 3 pairs of shoes he broke because those things can get a little loose, and if you're I don't know, if somebody steps on your heel, it could rip it apart.
I blame him.
Is that last year? I think he wore sneakers last year, probably just to avoid that.
That's
though,
probably his
happening.
new move, right? To go for the sneaker. Anyway, birthday bash, we're very excited about. We hope you're there.
Listen to Craig, Brian, and MJ, the Rock 95 Morning Crew on Barry's Rock Station, Rock 95.